Good evening. I've been working on this Australian moot kite for a while now. Primarily, I've been using the tie stitch. So I thought this might be a great opportunity to explain to you how I like to create these crevices. So these crevices can be used, you can leave them open, you can weave the another row of just a wrapped pine needles through them. You can use them for fancy stitches. Here's a double faggoting stitch, I think it's called. And this is a knotting stitch. Down here is called the double bar stitch. Here's just a netting stitch. So any number of those you can use in these crevices, or you could just do the faggoting stitch and add beads to it, or any number of things, whatever you choose to do. So in this basket, I wanted to continue on with using the tie stitch to attach it. I don't know if you could see. There's a tie stitch underneath, and I created a tie stitch on the end prior to wrapping this row. So when you're doing this, your upper row needs to be a little bit longer, wrapped longer than the bottom row, because when you attach it near the end, that's going to create the open area there, or the cavity. So in this instance, we are going to be using the tie stitch. So I've wrapped this upper row. I've determined that that's about how long I want it. I've snugged it all up. Now we are going to use the tie stitch to attach it. I also use a figure 8 sometimes, or I'll just go right through the thread. It just depends on the project. So I'm coiling with the tail to the right, although I'm right-handed. So here we need to come, first we need to figure out where our needle is. Come back to front on the coil below. I'll do this slowly so I don't tangle my thread. And I really want this all snugged up, but I need to separate this thread because this is the one that I want to encompass or tie. So I have to go up and over again, and then I need to come back to front on the left side, and I'm trying to feel it with my needle, and I'm not having much luck. So I'm going to turn it over, and I know that I need to come in on that far side. There we go. Yes, that's it. So I'm trying to hold all these little threads here, but I've only got a few fingers I can use. We'll pull it over here shortly. Okay. Now we're going to snug it all up, move it over. I want this left side to come in on the left side of that thread. So there, nope, this little guy's fighting with me. Okay, I think I've got it in there. Yes, that's what I want. See, I want it to lie down in that channel. And I'm going to pull it up and over. And this is kind of difficult because I've got to use that finger to create the tie. And you've got to hold it over where you want it. You got to force it. Okay, then I'm going to come back to front again on the right side, and I'm holding that tie. And I'm kind of forcing these where I want them so they lay down the way I want them to do. Okay, so I'm holding the tie. I'm going to turn over so you could see what I'm doing. Go right through the center of the coil. right through the tie. Go back to front. And I'm really holding this over here because I want to snug it up. And I want everything to lay right where I want it. Doing a tie is a little difficult, but since this is wax thread, you can get it down in there. So I'm not going to snug it up real tight until I get it right where I want them to get the look I want. Okay, that's pretty close. A little bit more. Snug it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. So there is going to be a little bit of a cross in the back because I had to lay the thread over the top of another thread. Okay, that's pretty close. Kind of need an extra pair of hands when you're doing this. So that's what it looks like. And I just really want to use the tie. You don't have to. You could use a figure 8 or just stitch to the top. But I really wanted that little tie at the end. So next I will move on to another tie stitch. And I'm going to figure out where my needle is. Okay, there we come, coming on the right. So once we do the second tie stitch, it's going to help hold this up where we want it. It's just going to give it a little more strength. Till then, I've got to hold it. Okay, go to the back. Come up on the other side. Flip it over. Force it to be where I want it. Now here's where I hold it with my forefinger. Pull the thread. If you don't know the tie stitch, boy, this one's really wanting to move over. If you don't know the tie stitch, you're going to have to look at another video because it's going to be hard to follow. This video is about creating the cavities. So here we go. We're going through the loop. I'm going to turn it back over, and I'm still holding it. But I need to get that right side. So see, if I'm really having trouble making this cavity stay open, I just put a little clip in it, like this size or a little bigger. Pushes it up, and it'll kind of train it to go that way. You can dampen them also, and you can help to train them. But once you get a few more stitches down, it's going to hold it a little bit better. There we go. So you can keep working with it. Push this wax thread over it. It'll hold. And it'll even get more strength when I do a few more stitches. So in short, that's how I create these cavities. I don't like anything showing. So I will keep working with it and get it to where I want it. So I'll continue on with this and do more tie stitches. I'll work on those. Not sure if I'm going to put another cavity up here. I haven't decided. I might just go with one. But I'm going to let this sit a little bit with this clip in it, and it kind of helps pull it up, train it up a little bit. If they're really giving you problems, dampen it, put the clips in it or something bigger that will hold it, whatever works. Let it sit a while, and it'll help to train it. So whatever I decide to do next, I'll show you how I'm doing it. But this is what it's starting to look like. I've got 3 crevices to work with. Let me bring you a little higher. There you go. You could see it all. So hope that helps on how to create little crevices for decorative stitches or whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.